Hello friends, in the previous videos we have discussed about financial markets and specifically primary markets too. Now in this video we'll be discussing about the secondary market or the stock market or the stock exchange. We'll be covering specifically the three major points in this video. One, the characteristics of a stock exchange or stock market. Number two, the functions of stock exchanges. And number three, the advantages and limitations of stock exchange. However, to understand Sensex and Nifty, we will have a different video. So, the major characteristics or features of stock exchange is that it's an organized financial market. It's an organized financial capital market. It provides a place or a network to make sure that trading of equities are taken care, which are listed on a common platform. It allows the stock brokers who are the members of the company, members of the stock market to trade amongst themselves in the stock exchange. All transactions in a stock exchange are governed by the rules and regulations framed by the particular stock exchange. It makes available all the information connected to the pricing and the sales volume of every share to the public openly. It is a barometer of an economy. So, stock exchange is of vital importance in any economy. The major functions of a stock exchange is to provide a ready and continuous market for the listed securities. जहां पर कंपनीज के शेयर्स लिस्टेड है, उन सभी सिक्योरिटीज को, उन सभी शेयर्स को एक रेडी मार्केट और एक कंटिन्यूअस मार्केट प्रोवाइड करने का काम स्टॉक मार्केट करता है। ये कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर होता है किसी भी इन्वेस्टर के लिए जो शेयर्स में इन्वेस्ट करता है, उसके लिए बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी होता है कि whenever he wants to go and trade in the share market, the market should be able to do it. So it provides a continuous process of giving a trading platform and make sure it is done transparently. Next, it also provides liquidity to the shareholders. Liquidity की जब हम बात करते हैं, liquidity is immediate payment. When I say immediate payment, you will not get the payment immediately, but T+2 normally is the trading cycle. मतलब आपको 2 दिनों के अंदर जब आप पैसा अपना शेयर बेचते हैं शेयर मार्केट के अंदर, तो करीब 2 दिनों के अंदर आपके पास आपका पैसा आ जाता है, जिसके कारण शेयर सिक्योरिटीज बहुत पॉपुलर है बिकॉज इनके अंदर एक लिक्विडिटी का एस्पेक्ट होता है। हमारी प्रॉपर्टीज या हमारे जो बड़े एसेट्स होते हैं जिनको बेचना कभी हम चाहें तो शायद लिक्विडिटी हम नहीं ला पाए इमीडिएटली, बट शेयर मार्केट में लिक्विडिटी प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल एंड देयरफॉर वन ऑफ द मेजर फंक्शंस ऑफ एनी स्टॉक एक्सचेंज और एनी स्टॉक मार्केट इज टू प्रोवाइड कंटिन्यूअस लिक्विडिटी टू द इन्वेस्टर्स. The share market provides a chart, a detailed chart about all the share prices and the sales volume of every listed share which is traded every day. In short, every day or every minute, the information is revealed by the stock market openly to the public. On the basis of this, the investors or the traders can trade properly in the share markets. Like, specifically if I talk about trading, when you talk about trading, फंडामेंटल्स के छोड़कर बात आती है टेक्निकल्स की, और टेक्निकल्स के लिए जो इंफॉर्मेशन होता है, दैट इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट सेल्स वॉल्यूम्स, द प्राइसिंग, द प्राइस मूवमेंट्स इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. A stock exchange also provides safety in dealing. It's very important when an investor deals, it invests or it takes out money in the market, there has to be a strong agency who on the basis of which an investor's confidence is there. The stock market provides full confidence and safety while exchange of shares in the share market. Nowadays, it's kept so transparent that every shareholder can get immediate information within seconds as to what was the price his shares were sold at and what are the price his shares are purchased at. And it's very easy for every shareholder to track with complete safety and satisfaction and enter the stock markets. The National Stock Exchange and the Bombay Stock Exchange are the major stock markets in the country apart from several other stock exchanges. However, both of them are readily providing all the information and safety to the shareholders of the Indian stock markets. Mobilizing of saving and capital formation is the next important function of any stock exchange. Mobilizing of the saving in the right hands, people save money and then mobilizing that money in the right direction and creating capital for the companies is one of the most important aspect of a stock exchange. याद रखिएगा, if stock exchange is not there, प्राइमरी मार्केट अकेला कुछ नहीं कर सकता. स्टॉक एक्सचेंज अगर होगा तो ही लोग आईपीओ में इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, तो ही लोग इश्यूज में इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, शेयर्स में इन्वेस्ट करेंगे. सो स्टॉक एक्सचेंज का ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर बन जाता है कि इट मोबिलाइजेस and creates the capital for the companies. The stock exchange also makes sure that the funds are allocated in better avenues. Automatically, the companies which do good gets better pricing, gets better attention from the shareholders, and automatically good companies get allocation of funds in the proper direction. Companies which do not perform better do not get that kind of attention from the investors in the stock market. So these are the major functions which a stock market carries. There are several other functions which a stock market carries. However, I have covered some of the major functions of any stock market. Now let us understand the advantages of stock market to the companies. Companies who get listed in the stock market are advantaged by getting a huge amount of goodwill and recognition across not only the country sometimes, but across the world. The value of their securities increases and their bargaining power is enlarged, and therefore the credit standing of any company increases. So popularity, recognition, goodwill, all these comes into picture as advantages for a company to get listed into a stock exchange. The advantages to investors in a stock exchange are that the investor gets liquid market to sell and purchase securities. Whenever the investor wants to get money out of the stock market, they get a liquid market. The investor gets opportunities to trade in the stock market, to earn money. The investor can even earn money with the fundamentals or even trade as a trader in the stock markets on a different basis. So even if the market is going bull or the market is going bear, trader can earn money. The stock market provides an important opportunity to the traders. तो traders के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा महत्वपूर्ण important यहाँ पर अपॉर्चुनिटी डेवलप होता है स्टॉक मार्केट्स में कि वो ट्रेड कर सके मंदी में भी और तेजी में भी. स्टॉक मार्केट्स के कारण ट्रेडर्स के पास, इन्वेस्टर्स के पास जो इंफॉर्मेशन है स्टॉक्स के बारे में बहुत इजीली और बहुत रेडिली अवेलेबल होता है, एंड दैट रेडिली अवेलेबल इंफॉर्मेशन मेक्स द ट्रेडर स्मार्टर. Also, the investment which an investor does in the stock markets can allow him to take loans by mortgaging these shares or these investments. Advantages to society in the share markets or in the stock exchanges. Every individual, small or big, gets an opportunity to become the shareholder of big blue chip companies. So, if I can purchase even 10 shares or even 1 share of a blue chip company, I become the shareholder and I can get benefits of the development and the progress and the profitability of that good blue chip company in my account as well as a shareholder. So as a society, this is a very, very important aspect which provides investment opportunities in blue chip companies to the investors, and the society can feel encouraged. The stock market promotes the primary market overall and therefore creates avenues for creating capital and mobilization of funds in the right direction. The society can invest or plan in the right strategic directions on the basis of the movements of stock market. The stock market also makes sure that it presents its country's situation in front of the world as an economic barometer and can therefore attract foreign investments as well. Government securities are also traded in the stock markets, and that is also a help to the society. However, there are few limitations of the stock market as well. Due to stock markets, the prices of any share can fluctuate or speculate without reasons as well. Therefore, sometimes shares of good strong companies fluctuate very high and are gambled and speculated by speculators in the stock market. And therefore, the valuation of these companies can go haywire. Another shortcoming of the stock markets is that the share prices can fluctuate due to political and other events happening across the world, and therefore directly or indirectly hampering the capital of any particular company without maybe sometimes no connections with that particular event. It is sometimes difficult to assess the movements of a share market, and these are a few limitations of the share market. So friends, we have discussed the functions of stock market, the features of stock market, and the advantages and limitations of stock market. I know that understanding stock markets will not be fulfilled or complete unless and until we understand Sensex and Nifty in India. and we will have a specific video for Sensex and Nifty coming soon. Hope you enjoyed this small video on the basic concepts of a stock market or a secondary market. Thank you so very much for your patient listening and understanding these concepts. I hope you're enjoying. Thank you so very much.